Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Bumi and today we are watching Our Goats OP by TierZoo. Yes, just a quick side note though. Anime will probably be delayed a week. Um, this is my first recording session in almost let's see, 2.5 weeks. I have been sick the past few weeks, so actually, I'm still sick now. My throat is still kind of choppy, so if I sound weird, that's that. But yeah, the flu is really running in circles between everyone living in our house. So yeah, right now I just wanted to get this recording session out, so at least have videos for you guys to watch before the flu will probably come back to me. But yeah, speaking of goats, well, we've all seen the memes, we've all seen the funny videos of the screaming goats. My personal favorite though are the fainting goats. Those guys are hilarious. But yeah, we all know their somewhat physics defining ability to climb any flat surface. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna touch up on that here. I've seen these little guys. Like I said before, our family has a farm, so we have a lot of different animals, even though we primarily deal with like rice. But yeah, I've seen these guys climb short trees before, so that part I'm not very much surprised. Let's see what we get to learn new today. So remember, if you like my reactions, don't forget to leave a like, let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. God damn it, I'm forgetting my taglines. Yeah, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. Any video will do as long as it's not horror and not a tribute video, so I don't get copyright strike. But yeah, leave them down in the comments. And yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and watch the video.
This episode was sponsored by Wix.
No, he did
Okay, hear
not
me out.
just
I bet a
take
lot
on
of
a
you are like,
cow.
really? A video on goats? You're running out of ideas, huh?
Yep, he
No,
is gonna point it
absolutely
out.
not. The guild that goats belong
Nice.
to, Caprine, is the guild that developed some of the best equipment in the game, including some best-in-slot headgear. They are excellent one-on-one duelists, often being able to defeat opponents that would squash them if not for their special abilities and excellent PvP techniques. First, their special abilities. Now, not all of these are directly combat related, but all of them are awesome. For example, their absurdly effective
Yep,
climbing ability.
there you go.
So, when trying
God damn it, man. I did not expect I did not expect them to be able to climb that steep. I mean, this slope I can kind of understand, but a goddamn tree? That was probably a coconut, so coconut trees have these like grooves that you can kind of step on, but man, that was just on the next level.
to spec into the climbing skill tree, you generally want to pick abilities like hooks, claws, cling pads, prehensile
Mm-hmm.
tails, or something like that.
But nope,
Caprins
hooves will
have none
do.
of this. Honestly, I don't know how, but they've managed to spec into some pretty high level climbing abilities without wasting any evolution points on the classic climbing perks. It really is something special. Their
Yep.
hooves are perfect for digging into mountainsides, and their slender form allows them to balance in places that other players would have no way of getting to. Now, this doesn't
Soul
mean
of a
that they're completely
survivor.
safe from fall damage. Climbing as a movement option in the mountain
Oof.
servers will always be risky, and
Yep.
personally, I'd opt for a flying build if I were to choose that as my home server. But Caprins
Eh,
definitely have the best mid-weight mammal build for the job. Their special hooves negate the mobility penalty that other players, such as the ones hunting
Whoop.
them, incur.
Oh no,
So as
rip.
long as
Oh man. I can't imagine living your entire life just to die off one misstep.
they stay alert and
I mean, mountain climbers take that risk every time, but still.
don't get ambushed, they should have no trouble evading other ground-based predator builds. Another ability that they have when it comes to predator evasion is their eyes. There are quite a few different eye options you can choose when you're creating your character. For example, if you're playing as an ambush predator, you probably want vertical slits, since this grants an accuracy bonus. Or if you're mostly active at night, you probably want pupils as large as possible. That way you don't incur the accuracy debuff from the darkness. Or
The
if you're a cuttlefish,
darkness.
you probably want
The way he says that was just funny. Let's bring it back. The darkness.
Or if you're mostly active at night, you probably want pupils as large as possible. That way you don't incur the accuracy debuff from the darkness.
The darkness.
Or if you're a cuttlefish, you probably want squiggly lines for pupils, because honestly, I don't know why they have this.
Oh wait, what is this? Construction of a cephalopod vision with fake color. Check out this video about why they're graded. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Anyway, goats opted for a horizontal pupil, which gives them a much wider field of view, letting them see enemies that are approaching from behind. Their eyes also have the ability to rotate in their head, so that they can maintain surveillance even when they tilt their head down to graze.
Wow,
Now for
gimbal.
their main combat ability. Caprins have an extremely powerful defensive ability called Cranial Cushion. This ability
That's a
gives
ram,
them
though.
total immunity to blunt force damage, as long as they block the incoming attack with their head. Attacks that would one-shot most players can be shrugged off by Caprins, allowing them to fend off more powerful builds and sometimes even outright win duels with them. Of course, this does have its limitations. Like I said before, this only defends them from attacks from the front. They're still completely vulnerable from the sides.
Yeah,
so
pretty
if your
much.
opponent manages to cross you up and get around your defense, you're quite vulnerable. This also leaves you highly vulnerable to team strategies, as it's impossible to block attacks from two different directions at once. It also does eventually run out, so know your limits before you challenge another Caprin player to a duel. But overall, super useful passive ability to have, and definitely elevates their viability in the current meta a bit. But what really gets them into high tier is their signature move, Skull Bash. Most herbivore mains stick with the standard charge attack to deal damage. Some also spec into Kick, which is really good since a lot of the smaller rushdown players tend to focus their attacks on the hindquarters. But for maximum damage against a single target, the Caprin's special technique is necessary. You have to briefly switch to the upright stance before initiating the attack, so obviously it has a lot of startup lag. But if you land the hit, it can be absolutely
a charge though? Charged head bash?
Caprins average around B tier, with a few low tier and a few high tier builds. For example,
I'll
I'd
take
definitely
B
put
tier.
the Fainting Goat into F tier,
Yep.
since fainting is perhaps one of the worst defensive moves in the game. I'd also rate the Domestic Sheep build as F tier, due to its absolutely abysmal intelligence.
Yep.
And I do mean abysmal. Sheep have such low intelligence that they can even be defeated by bramble bushes. If you're an herbivore player and you get beat by your prey, you should probably choose a new main. As for high tier Caprins,
So that is
first
just
there's the
sad.
Mountain Goat, which has the highest mobility of any build in the Mountain server. Next there's the Bighorn Sheep, which has the highest power stat of any
Bighorns.
Caprin,
Yep.
and is the one known for pioneering the Skull Bash technique. Last there's the Ibex, another excellent duelist build that trades a little bit of power for increased range on its horn hitbox. So hopefully now you understand that Caprins like goats and sheep deserve just as much respect as other high tier builds, and in fact are some of the best PvP builds in the game, and have slipped under the radar for far too long. It's easy to slip under the radar and not reach your full potential if other people don't have somewhere to go to see a showcase of your best stuff.
The segue.
And the best way to showcase yourself is by creating a website. I recently did this myself using Wix, and honestly, I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It was super easy to make too, even though I don't have any web design experience. Their templates and drag and drop features make it super intuitive. Link in the description to get started.
Alright, there you go guys. If you want to go ahead and build your website. Now again, if you're new here, I'm not sure if this is still a valid link, but go ahead and try wix.com/go/TierZoo. It helps him out, and it helps him provide us with great videos to watch. But yeah, goats, greatest of all time. Very good. How do you call this? Very good one-on-one in terms of PvP, but with very I believe it very limited use cases, I guess. I can definitely see a lot of counters to the head bash, but regardless, it is still funny. They're just memes, man. I mean, I don't know how they taste too, because my family eats goats, but I particularly don't. I like to stick to pork as much as possible. That's why I'm so fat and very unhealthy, but it is what it is. Well, yeah, very good video. But that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Link to my Twitter is down in the description below. Gotta check it out if you want to. I'm slowly starting to become active there for whatever that brings out. But yeah. And if you're new here and enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below and consider subscribing. And also, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check on next. Again, no horror stuff, please. And let's skip the tribute videos for now. But other than that, anything goes, just leave them down and we'll see what we can do. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.